Hey everyone, this is Santa M. Pratt, and today we're going to do a nice little laid-back holiday video. We're going to take a look at some Christmas-themed Pokemon items. We have some actual trading cards to look at. We have plenty of old-school hand-drawn postcards as well. If you like my previous video on postcards, we have a ton to go through here. We're going to read a book too. We're doing pretty much everything in this video, so just sit back, relax, and enjoy the artwork as usual. Starting with this guy right here, this is probably the most well-known winter/Christmas card in the hobby, the Jump Pluff from Neo Rev. Give you a little context for this, it was released in the year 2000, I think late November in Japan. I believe there's a couple other winter stylized cards like this. So this is the one I think most people either have or they're aware of. It's a great starting point, you know, when you want to look at some Christmas items in the hobby. Now, sticking to trading cards, these in the background are some of my favorite new back Pokemon cards. These are the Warm Pikachu, or otherwise known as the Uniqlo Pikachu cards. Only released in Japan. You probably guessed it. Unique artwork and some type of rarity to it. Definitely not your trophy card tier, but they have a nice, healthy challenge to them. Certainly more available during release during 2014. I think you had to make a certain order or a certain cost, and you would receive one of these 4 cards. But they just tick off everything. These just capture everything that this hobby is about. Unique art, has a good theme to it as well. Everything is nice winter Christmas design going on. Also, I should mention, you probably noticed this is PSA 8 for the detectives here. New serial number, PSA 8. This is probably the condition you're going to expect if you try to buy this today. I would even say this is probably on the upper end. So these in the background did pretty well because I bought them from an older collector who got out of the hobby, and I bought a lot of what they had. So these are items that were preserved really well, where majority of these today are not going to be PSA 10 condition. So this is next up. That one earlier was 93. This is 94. Another Pikachu playing around the snow. Just really nice design. Really good winter vibes going on. Then we have Pikachu in the city here. Another quality design. And then actually the last one is my favorite. It's the least masculine with an actual female Pikachu. Notice a little heart-shaped tail. I mean, this is just quality artwork. It's just everything about it is just, again, what the hobby's about. Unique art, unique release, nice, healthy rarity, nice, healthy challenge. If you want to go full expert mode, get the PSA 10, you can. But there it is. That is the 4th card from the Uniqlo Pikachu set. So next up, we have, for the purist, if you don't like anything with the new back design, we have the original hand-drawn, just super nostalgic artwork to look at. We got a lot of these postcards to go through. I mean, this is just it right here. This is quintessential 90s. You got Xenie in her normal form, just taking the sled where it needs to go. If you aren't aware, these are postcards. Let me show you the back for a little context. There's the information for all the Japanese viewers. You got Psyduck, I guess, walking through the snow. Of course, Japan just maximizes its creativity. But there it is. There's one of the many postcards we have to enjoy. Next up, we have one for the new year. Again, similar design. Actually, we have 2 here for New Year. This one, 1999. Unbelievable. It's 20 years now. It's 20 years ago this card came out. And again, same exact design, same release. This probably came out at the same time. Yeah, everything looks the same on the back. So these were exclusive to the Pokemon Center back in 1999. And back then, you didn't have the Mega Tokyo Center, the pretty much majority of the Pokemon Centers you have now. You definitely didn't have the online website in the US. I mean, this was back when it was only a couple stores, so really exclusive stuff for back in the day. Here we go again, more nostalgia. Look at this design. You got a little baby Kangaskhan up there. You have apparently a bamboo Bulbasaur. That's a little Pokemon Go promo special Bulbasaur right there. I mean, this is just what that 90s nostalgia is all about. Another one right here with the 2 fan favorites, Pokemon Let's Go Christmas Special circa 1999. And then we have a couple others. We're stepping outside the purist realm. If you're one of those super hardcore purists, there's only 151 or only 150. This is getting into Gen 2. I know some people draw the line with Gen 2. You can see Heracross and the reindeer that I'm not going to try and butcher its name. There we go. Thought it was the year 2000. Got Chikorita instead of Psyduck, keeping it creative Pokemon. But we have a couple others. I believe these were in packages if you saw my other postcard video. Similar concept. They probably released this in its original packaging with multiple cards. Same release, same package. Then we have Psyduck, of course, everyone's always messing with Psyduck. Is this snowman everywhere? Is he in like the background? Is it like a little X-Files theme? This guy's in the background of everything. But there's Psyduck. Everyone's always messing with Psyduck. Got to keep that going. Then we have some more of the same. You could tell the difference even from 3 years. Let's try to find that one in the pile from 1999. Even from 1 year, you could tell a little bit of the difference here between the style. Of course, I know it's a different art. This looks more like just a snapshot from the actual anime, which I'm sure someone who's watched this episode or whatever it is going to correct me in the comments. But that's definitely what it looks like. This is just straight from the show. There's that snowman again, peering into your soul in the background of everything. I like how they keep the same Pokemon going too. I like that. Similar to Southern Island and those other postcards. Now, fair warning, these next postcards, if you have epilepsy or whatever that electric soldier Porygon did to people and gave you seizures, be careful, because this thing is lenticular, holographic, super awesome, crazy 90s technology. So these are some other postcards. I think these are still sealed. Here you can see the original price, $6.99. So there you go. That is what there it is. Maybe this is the yen, maybe, is what they're sold for. And then when they were brought overseas, they're like, all right, we'll just slap a dollar sign in front of that. So there you go. These are, again, from the late 90s. Fair warning, hopefully I'm not giving you any seizures here. Trying to show you the super awesome technology from that time. But we have a couple of these to go through. Here's another one with Pikachu. Actually, I have a plush that looks just like this from the Pokemon Center. There he goes, hopping along. Nice, chubby 90s Pikachu, just like we like it. Don't do too much exercise. You got to keep that nice, that thick boy frame. Same design. Again, assuming it's from the same promotion. I don't know if this is original wrapping. This is really common in Japan to have this plastic seal. This is how the original postcards were sealed, so I'm not sure if this is the original wrapping. I've just kept them in here for, the years I've had them. But there's another one. Actually, I have a couple of these Pikachu. Sorry, flippers. Just holding these for sentimentality. Then we have this guy right here. Merry Christmas at the top. Everyone looking, was this Wally? We got a little bit of hope here with this plant. Then we have some nice, what is this, like full-on Christian phrasing here at the bottom. This clearly could have not been released in the US because they would have censored that immediately. But again, really like how they have the same Pokemon going. That Pikachu looks kind of like the old school Illustrator artwork. Maybe it's a stretch. It looks like that. This one is not a stretch. This for sure has that similar design. Try to show you the depth here. Sorry about the plastic covering if it glares a bit like that. If it does this exact thing. But again, more 90s stuff. Try to pick it up a bit so you can look at a few more because we still got to read a book. We got big Snorlax here, big Diesel Snorlax in the back. Look at this, ridiculous. We have an Executor with a Staryu on top. Like, give me more of that. I just want more. Whoa, little actions had fallen off the sled. Oh, we got presents. Presents on, presents off, wax on, wax off. Got Pikachu again in the front, taking this hobby, leading the hobby where it needs to go. This, to me, just looks like that Illustrator Pikachu. That looks just like the Pikachu Illustrator design. Really just, God, this is quintessential 90s stuff here. I don't know if that depth picks up, but in person, there's like a depth to it. Yeah, it's not really picking up on camera. Like, this comes out. Super awesome 3D avatar effect going on. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but it's happening in real life. You guys got to take my word for it. So now we're going to get into reading time. We're going to look at this book back here. It's completely in Japanese, so I'm not about to butcher it, but we can look at the artwork as usual because that's what we want to do. So these are some nice, thick pages. I think for everyone, I think most people, I don't know about everyone in Verbank, but I think most people can handle reading this one here. It's in everyone's range. So we have a Starmie flying, got a little hollow full action going on. Hollow Starmie flying, I don't know where, out of the abyss. It's like Ares and God of War. And then we got some moons here. I don't know what this is. I've never seen those guys before. And then something's happening. Here you go. For the people who want to read the actual book, you can pause it and read each page. Next up, I think Starmie's trying to find Christmas. I'm just guessing. This guy's trying to find Christmas. We got a happy sign going that way. Kind of smug sign going that way. This one, that's a little bedtime face there. That's a little lusty there for Starmie. Then moving along, if you want to read and actually read this book, I feel like this has got to be some of the laziest design. I think we're just looking at the same thing every time. Oh, here we go. Some more little squigglies in the background. Purple, magenta, blue thing happening. A couple more Starmies. He's bringing the squad now. They're going into, I don't know what here. Cell and Gohan going at it. Kamehameha battle. Here it is. Now we got some Christmas stuff happening. Is that Santa? Which way is he looking? Is that his ear? Nose? Is he looking directly at us? Then we have Starmie still flying. Nice little Christmas theme going on here. A lot of surprise faces. I was going to say this is like E4 Discord, but they're all outside, so that's not possible. And then next up, we have again, got to censor that for the US. Can't have anything like that going on. Some nice little imagery here. This one's actually good illustration. Let me zoom out. We still have Starmie zooming through. There's the text for anybody who wants to read it. And I think this is the last page. Oh, there it is. Nice happy ending. He finds the tree he's looking for. He finds Christmas. Everybody's happy. All the little Timmies and Jimmies are happy for Christmas. Oh, we got Pikachu in a stocking. A little Easter egg. So there it is. This is a book. It's one of many. There's a whole series of these books if you're interested. They're online. They look just like this. Here's the spine. Try to focus. There you go. So that is the Christmas book number 25. I have all of them in storage, like one that I can't remember. Each one has a different artwork, different story. So there it is. And then last but not least, a few things I want to close with, not to be too sentimental. Some of the E4 Secret Santa stuff that I received over the years. This is the freshest, actually a couple days old. Just got this one today from Choke. A couple others that I have. This one right here is just extremely special for me. So I got this one last year. I think you can read on the back. It's from Ray. Let me try to put in focus there. You can see the nice little message they sent. Blastoise and Mewtwo are some of my favorites. But this thing, I don't know if we can see everything. Oh yeah, we can. We can see most of it. This is actually the design for when you beat the game. And for those who don't know, I had 150 Pokemon in blue. So in blue, we'll give you a little visual. In blue here, I had 150 minus Electabuzz. I think in yellow, this is one we were like super bad kids and we had Game Shark and we got everything. But I never got this certificate. In blue, I did everything legitimate, never got the certificate. So this was such a great, I just cherish this thing. It's in the background of all my videos. Just want to give this a little spotlight because it means a lot to me. And then last but not least, we have one of the other items in my videos. Every Secret Santa thing is hidden somewhere in the background. You've probably seen this over my shoulder. And this is customized. This is from, I think it was from PokeTrade. Actually, right when I opened this up, I know for sure it's from PokeTrade. Here's a nice little message they sent. Again, with a little Mewtwo Mew action going on. So I love this type of stuff. This is what the hobby is all about. I know we're always talking about the market and the reality of the market, but the sentimentality is really what keeps it going. It's pretty much the majority of the reason or all the reasons for why I'm even here. And I can even talk about the market today and analyze it is because of that sentimentality. So there you go. Just want to showcase some of those E4 Secret Santa gifts because they mean a ton to me. And that's pretty much it, guys. I don't want to be too sappy, but just want to say, because I do have a platform and I can talk to people that, while I'm always talking about the market and things like that, it's just fuel for the fire. The market and finance and all that is simply just fuel for the fire. Just try to take it easy. Try to enjoy the holidays. I know it's a sad time for some and emotional time for some. So just want to get that positive energy out there. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. You know the deal. Let me know how you feel. And that's pretty much it. Till next time.